Hello, Big Daddy Fun here. As you can see, it is nighttime outside. When I finished the last video and showed you how I increased this area outside here and made everything level, I don't think I showed it to you at nighttime. And as you can see, in this whole area, there are no mobs, no monsters. I have placed some glass going across here to enclose the area. Basically, if you look, here is my trap door that goes down to the bottom of the silo, which you can see down here. And so what my intention is to open up this whole area, basically underneath where the grass is, going basically this direction and this direction. I need to break some glass over here and place some dirt to fill this area up. We're not going to do all of that right now. And so basically I'm going to clear out the whole area underneath here, and that is where my sorting system is going to be. It's going to be another pretty difficult, long project. I'm expecting that it'll probably take me roughly about maybe 2 weeks to complete, give or take. I'm going to have to make quite a few trips to the nether to gather some netherrack, because it's going to include using nether brick, and also I'm going to need to get a lot of glowstone. So this is the area up top at nighttime. You can see I have trees planted here because that's the other element that it's going to take for the area that I'm going to be doing, is I'm going to be using some birch planks. So I think it's actually going to turn out to be a pretty neat project. Up in this area, the only thing I have to do anymore is place that glass, like I said, and then I'm going to end up taking all of this away and making glass all the way across. And so that's going to be coming up throughout the project here. So I wanted to take you in and show you, I did start mining out in the area down here. You can see I've gotten this corner cleared out, and so the pattern that I'm going to use on the floor is going to use glowstone. And so instead of using up a whole bunch of torches, I started placing the glowstone down as I go along to fill it in, so I don't have to go back through and put it in later, and so that I don't have to worry about placing torches and then taking all the torches away. So anyway, it's going to be basically this wide, going all the way out to the other end, the distance of where the wall is, and the same this way, and then kind of going around. We're gonna be probably a little bit lucky, because on the other side, take you around real quick, and I placed a bunch of torches back here just because I didn't want any mobs spawning in the back here, and I'm hoping that I had enough torches down and that there won't be any mobs. But back in this area, you can see a lot of it's already done, so kind of I'm just gonna have to take some dirt and blocks away, and then back in here there's gonna be an area I'm gonna have to fill in. But I've got a lot of mining to do and a lot of filling in to do, and so it's going to be quite the project. I am actually kind of excited because to be honest with you, I'd already finished that project, and that was when I accidentally deleted my world, and it set me back quite a bit. But this is actually going to give me the opportunity to show you this live. But anyway, I am going to get back to work and start trying to clear some more of this area out. And you know what, I'm going to pick that glass up. was just thinking I broke those 2 pieces of glass, and I thought, well, I probably better gather them. And so, but anyway, I am going to get back to work, and I'll catch up with you in a little bit after I have done a bit more work, and to keep you posted on my progress. So it's been a few days since my last video, and I have done a considerable amount of work you're going to see in just a moment. As you recall, I had this back corner cleared out, and I brought that all the way over to 0 on the x-axis, so that puts me halfway on this side. Then I have some chests and some different things here to help keep me going. I closed this off because I am working on a special project there, and I don't want to quite reveal that to you yet. I did clear out this whole row here, this whole side. Also started removing the old sorting system. As you can see, the only thing left here is the trenches where there used to be a redstone torch here, and then in the back one there was a repeater. And I've got this whole side cleared out, and I got about almost half of the sorting system cleared on this side. I've cleared out some of the chests that are emptier. It had less in them, and these chests are still a little bit on the full side and haven't really taken the time to start moving them out. There's a few here that are a little bit on the low side, but I just haven't gotten to them. And I did clear off back into this corner, and also then I started on this side, and I'll show you once I get to this spot right here where I have the hole in the wall and a little bit of a trench dug out here. That'll put me at the halfway point on this side, which will mean that I am 3/4 of the way done with clearing out what needs to be mined out. This side up to where about the trenches won't be real bad. It's not super full. This side over here is a little bit fuller than this side, but it shouldn't be too bad because most of it looks like it's dirt, and that goes a whole lot quicker than the stone. So I wanted to show you one other thing real quick while I'm in here doing this video. I've been wanting to update you and show you the progress, and this project is coming along nicely. What I did out here is you'll notice there are a number of birch trees that I have planted, and what I am doing is planting birch trees up here because I am going to need birch planks for the ceiling in my new room, and so I'm going to need a lot of birch planks. So you can see I've planted birch trees through this whole area. Basically, I planted 263 trees in here, and so it's quite a lot of trees, and it's going to probably take me just a little bit of time to chop all those down, but I think, I'm not positive, but I think once I chop all those down, I will probably have just about enough. You can see in the back here, I didn't plant this whole area, and it's the same way over on that side there. Mostly I planted in this, on this north side and on the west side. So anyway, that's the update on how I'm doing with the project. I've been working along here, and I've been putting netherrack in the furnaces to smelt them, and also I came across some sand, and so I've been smelting the sand and then going up and placing glass in the center area there. So anyway, I was filling up the furnaces with the netherrack and taking out the nether brick and changing them from nether brick to nether brick. Anyway, I call them nether brick planks. So I came over here, and you can see I'm starting to fill up this chest, because I had almost a full chest of netherrack, and unfortunately you only get one nether brick plank from 4 nether bricks. So anyway, I placed the nether brick in here, and I wasn't planning on coming back and updating you just yet. And then I turned around and I realized that I had a visitor, and you'll see that I've got me a friendly polar bear in my area here. They seem to be somewhat plentiful here in this biome, and fortunately they're very friendly. They're not gonna hurt you. The only way they're gonna attack you is if you hit them. If you just run into them, they don't do anything, but if you hit them, then they try to attack you. So anyway, I've got 16 more panes of glass here that I'm gonna end up taking up to the top. I'm not gonna do it just yet because it's starting to get dark out. So while I wait just for it to get daylight, and I am going to sleep quick so that it goes to daylight, you can see I've gotten a little bit more done. I am all but at the halfway point. I've got all the the glowstone placed to the halfway point. I've been leaving 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces in between, and at the center I only leave 3. It works out that way. I had actually placed all the glowstone on that west wall and realized then that I needed to change it, and I had to change out like half a wall's worth of glowstone, and you can see that's let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 times 6. So I had to replace 66 glowstone, and so I wasn't real thrilled about that. And you know what, we're gonna just go up and place this glass real quick. It's not quite dark out yet, and with as much light as I have up top here from all the torches, I don't think I really have to worry about mobs too much. We're going to take a quick look around, and I don't see any. So we're going to go ahead and just place these 16 panes of glass quick. Alright, so that didn't take very long. So anyway, I did come across some more birch saplings, and so now I'll be honest with you, in some ways I sort of lost count on how many I have. I know that I have at least 263 trees planted here, and I think it's probably closer to about 270. And it is a pretty dense forest. You can almost get lost in it pretty quick, and so, but I do find it rather interesting. I like all the trees there. I don't like them enough to say, oh, they're gonna stay and I'm not gonna do what my plan was, which is to build a village in there. So anyway, I'm gonna get back to work and see how much more of this area I can get mined out. And I'm hoping, like I said, to get the whole thing mined out and then touch base with you again. I am about 3/4 of the way done with the whole area, and as soon as I get enough glass to cover this top area, and see I still have quite a ways to go, but I think what I might do is once I have everything mined out, then I'm gonna take away this glass here and use it to fill in the top area. So, but anyway, I will be getting back to you in just a little bit. Well, I am back a little sooner than I anticipated. I'd hoped to have everything mined out, and I do not at this point. This is the second time I'm having to come back a little sooner than I thought I would. But I really wanted to show you what happened. So I got this whole section mined out. So now I just have basically this half of the whole wall. So basically it is about 59 blocks by about probably somewhere around 30 blocks. So I was coming back through here and I basically mined the top two out from here, and as I got back here to the back, I had to stop a couple blocks before the end because you can see where I placed the gravel, there was a hole, and I thought maybe I just came upon a small cave. And I'm going to show you here. We're going to try to get in here a little bit closer. You can see I happened to find one of the caverns that was made when I was fighting the Wither. So I'm going to actually close that up so that I can basically get in here and clear some of this out. You know what, we're gonna open this up. So I only need to basically get a wall at that point right there. So what I'm gonna do is place a block there. So anyway, like I said, I just wanted to show you kind of what I ran into, and I'm probably maybe gonna come back and show you some more as I progress through this. So you may or may not remember when I was killing my first Wither, I basically said about that I was just going to place some torches and hopefully that was going to keep mobs away, and I was hoping that just covering the top up would be fine and that it wouldn't come back to bite me in the butt. Well, quite honestly, my butt's been bitten, and so now it's like I'm left with trying to figure out how to do this. So more than likely what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably gather up a bunch of gravel and try to fill that hole in as I'm going along, and that way no more mobs will spawn in there and I can get through that whole section. So, but anyway, I will probably, after having come across this, I'll probably show you a little bit of how I'm doing with closing that off. I think what I'm gonna maybe do is try to maybe clear off the front here, as I have a feeling. Just take a look here. So yeah, it looks like it's just mostly towards the back here. So I think maybe I'll start clearing out from the front. I'm not sure. But at any rate, I'm gonna have to work on that The other problem that I've come up across is that I only have 0 glowstone blocks. I placed the last of them and I did some counting. I need 54 glowstone blocks, so I'm gonna have to make some trips to the nether. So anyway, I will touch base with you a little bit later on as I'm making some progress here. I have been working on clearing out this side. This is the last side that I have to clear out. And so I got to this section. As you recall, I told you that it's a hole here from where I battled the wither. Oh, and let's see, I forgot to grab the gravel. And you know what? Let me just place this here. Maybe what we can do is we can take a look in here and you can see this is how big this hole is, and I don't see any mobs in there right now, but I did have to battle some, or I did have to deal with some. There was a couple times when I was closing in on that a skeleton archer was shooting at me. So let me grab a little bit of, you know what, I'm going to grab some dirt so that I can use mostly shovels. Also, before I get to that, there is one thing that I need to do. You can see right now I have regeneration active, and you can see that's going down. The other ones keep going back up. That's because I realized that on the beacons I did not activate the secondary power, and I activated on the other 3 beacons, but I did not do it on this one. So I just wanted to kind of do it when I was recording so I could show you how to activate the secondary power. So we're going to go down here real quick and we're going to activate the secondary power on both of these. And actually, you know what else I'm going to do? I'm going to use some of this cobblestone to close this up. I don't like having the space in here like this. Probably should not have closed that off because that's going to end up getting opened up again for the new beacon, or the other beacons that I add to this. This can be closed off. Boy, that was kind of weird. It felt like I was falling, but I wasn't moving. Okay, and then let's place one here, and why? Oh, I guess I can't put one there because of the ladder. So let's just take the ladder away, and then we'll place one there. Okay. All right. So to activate the secondary power, again, you have to make the payment. And then you just have to click on this and then click the check mark, and then you'll see I have the secondary power. I am going to do it for both these beacons. And so there we go. You know what? I forgot to hit forgot to do something there. Alright, so now I've got regeneration throughout my compound, and so even if I get attacked, I will start regenerating my health, so I feel a little bit better about that. So this project has taken quite a bit of time. Because of several interruptions and cutting back in, I decided that the length of this video was going to be just a little bit too long to show the whole project in one video. So I am going to do it in 2 videos, and so this video will be continued in another part coming up where I finish this project and complete the room and do a few more things. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to showing the rest of this project in the next video. I'm Big Daddy Fun.